He seemed to be the Conservatives' dream candidate, a Muslim British Army officer for 11 years who'd done tours of Iraq and Afghanistan. This was Afzal Amin speaking out against extremism after the murder of Lee Rigby.
We won't give in to this extremist narrative, whether it comes from one element or another.
Contrast that to the man apparently filmed seemingly making Machiavellian deals with the far-right English Defence League.
I mean, this is my fantasy here. If you disagree with any of you, please say so. My idea is this, and I've discussed it a bit with Tommy and lots of other people. If I can demonstrate to the people in Dudley that I can be a positive voice for community cohesion, for development, for campaigning against the evils and the terrorism and the child grooming and all the rest of it, then that will help me a lot in the forthcoming election. And one way of doing that is, if you were to announce a second march, say in early May, that you're going to come back and do another march about the mosque, about the planning commissions, whatever else, etc. And then we have two meetings with the chief of police, members of the Muslim community. We all play our roles. You say, yeah, we're going to do a march, we campaign, etc. They say, no, don't do a march, etc. We play the roles. We have a second meeting where things are a bit calmer. Then the third one, we have a press conference where we say that we were going to you say that we were going to do a march. The chief of police, Afzal Amin, former army officer, members of the Muslim community, we've sat together, we've had some discussions, and we realised that we want to campaign against these things, and we're going to work closer together in addressing these evils in our society, and we want the rest of the country to pay attention to this model of working to avoid conflict and bloodshed and tension and so on. That will achieve three things. Firstly, it will bring the English Defence League out of the shadows into the mainstream political debate. Suddenly, now, you're going to be a casualty because you left, a new chairman came, and look at the change. So you're going to get all the credit. You're going to become a casualty.
You're
not looking for it. I'm just saying that they're going to think about how this happened. So when you say, well, as the chairman, my political philosophy is that negotiation, discussion, working party, etc. People will listen. The second thing it will achieve is the issues that you want to campaign against. Nationally, people will think, okay, actually, there's a better model of dealing with them than we've had so far. And the third thing it achieves is, if I win my election, in Parliament you've got a very strong, unshakable ally who's going to work hard to get you involved in all the institutions of the state and get you the exposure you need and the people in Parliament need to you to understand the issues. Because like I said from the very beginning, 95% of what you want to campaign against, we're with you. So if we can work together in the next 6-7 weeks, get a couple of people from Dudley, we'll give them a small salary. Because I would love to be able to arrive in Parliament and say, I won this seat because these 3,000 white working class English voters that have never voted before.
It's only 3,000.
If you manage to pull this off, and I arrive in Parliament with a 3,000-4,000 majority, I'm saying to David Cameron, I won this seat because we've reached out with our network to these people, and here are their views. Their views are, absolutely, they don't want to see mega mosques in Dudley.
Afzal, it's Tommy.
Hi, how are you, mate?
I'm not bad, you?
Yeah, very good, thanks.
What's happening? How you doing, mate? Can you hear me? Sorry, I got bunged.
Yeah, did you get home right that evening?
Yeah, I got home. I didn't go home till 4 o'clock. The M1 was shut. I didn't get until 4 a.m.
Well, because roadworks?
Yeah, because of roadworks. And then I had a mad day yesterday as well. I was out all day. I was in Basildon, then London, and
wow.
I was out late, man. So, nah, I'm good. How did you think it went?
Well, yeah, I mean, from our side, yeah, we're very happy to proceed.
Yeah.
What's Edda saying?
Edders will do it. Edders will do it.
Great.
It's just when and how.
Well, if he announces in the next couple of days, at the 2nd of May, the EDL, Britain First has just announced a march happening in Dudley.
Britain First have announced one in Dudley. When for?
Yeah, let me just check my email. I've not read the email yet. I just received it. Let me just see what it says.
May the 9th?
Yeah.
Okay, so when do you want Edders to announce his for?
2nd of May.
2nd of May?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you know what he should be saying? Because you said you need 2 people on the ground. And you met Andy, didn't you?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He's thinking of Andy and someone else, because Andy knows everyone in Cateshill. He knows everyone in all those areas.
Yeah.
So he's thinking of those. It's just Edders doesn't know what he's offering them, what he's actually putting to them, what he's saying to them, how many days, what he needs them to do. Edders is not aware of really what he can say to them, who's paying them, etc., or whether he doesn't know what to say to them. You know what I mean?
You mean we can't pay them? 'Cause that would be illegal.
You can't pay them. No, okay.
Yeah, that would be illegal. So what's being proposed to you is that you hire them.
Okay.
And then we'll work out what contribution, if any, they can make directly to our campaign and what they can do directly for you. But let's talk about that face to face.
Yep. Okay then. Cool. No problem.
Yeah, because we obviously can't hire people in that way, because that would be against election rules, and we don't want to break any rules.
That's okay. So what? So yeah. I'll pay them, and then we'll sort something out between me and you.
Yeah, of course, yeah, of course.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Yeah. So let's talk about that face to face.
Yeah, okay.
So if they go ahead and say that Britain First on March on the 9th of May, we don't mention it, just announce it and say, the Britain First publicity stunt, she's only that they've only got 20 followers anyway.
Yeah, they are.
She's not going to get many people here. But the EDL, we are going to march again on the 2nd of May, and then we'll start our formal. Once that's announced, then in about 2 days' time, we'll arrange the first meeting between the Chief of Police, Edders, Andy, a couple of local the Muslim lads that you've already met as well, and we'll have that meeting. Then we'll have a second meeting, and the third one will be a press conference where we'll announce actually we're not going to have it because it's too disruptive and too expensive, etc. and so on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll speak to Edders and tell him you get the ball in motion. Yeah.
Great.
All right, cool.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
No
Cheers,
problem.
mate.
Thanks. Bye bye.